You're back with the most shadow band man in the land. And I have my co-host, the guru, Lance, and also Mr. Red Rum, Chad. We're gonna do a trailer reaction to this Marvel movie, Shang-Chi. So without any drawn out intros, let's go ahead and get into it. This movie is I think one of the first. I think it's Phase 4, but let's go ahead and hit it.
I gave you 10 years to live your life. Now you see me rise. And where did that get you? You walked in my shadow. I trained you. So the most dangerous people in the world couldn't kill you. Son, it's time for you to take your place by my side. You better watch out, 'cause it's my time. The power in this whole mind. It's not going to happen. It's temporary, it's like I'm alive. You woke up the dragon. You can't outrun who you really are.
Who are you?
All right, fellas. I mean, what do you think it is? I'm thinking, I don't want to see Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon again. These people better have powers, or it better introduce the mutants to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or I'm out on this one because I can't stand kung fu flicks anymore. It's just you seen one, you seen them all, and again, if you're gonna be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, you dealing with super strong space aliens, Ultron drones, potentially Sentinels, and other entities that you definitely need powers to try to fight. I don't think some standard kung fu gonna work on some of this stuff. You trying to fight Thanos with some standard kung fu? I don't think it's gonna work out for you. What do you think?
I think actually, without expectations, without any knowledge of the Marvel universe, for what it's worth, let's say even if it wasn't a Marvel trailer, for what it's worth, I liked it and it could have been a good watch. If you tie it into the overall Marvel universe, like I was saying, I don't know how it'll play. I do have hope and faith in Marvel, though most of the time they have the right formula when they get involved with anything. But just off the trailer in itself, for what it's worth, I liked it. I don't know if I'm
Okay.
heading out to see it or I'm waiting on it to drop, but it looked like it'd be a decent watch.
Hmm. That's a good take.
Yeah,
Well,
for
you
me,
have.
yeah, for me, it looked pretty interesting too. I mean, this what his name, Shang Lee. He's a new character. I never heard.
Shang-Chi.
He, he's a new character. I don't know if his character hold enough weight to be by itself. I think Marvel should have did what they always do, bring some of the big guns in as cameos, just to introduce this guy.
Yeah.
But other than that, I really think it was pretty good trailer. It looked interesting. It looked like something I'd be wouldn't mind watching. I don't think I'd be trying to race to the theaters to see it, but I definitely would give it a look. And
Mhm.
it looked exciting, and I also think it'll be a pretty good watch. But
Yeah, the
Marvel
first
never.
choreography looked pretty good. It's gonna look like was one of those backstories the way your mentor wants you to Stop slumming it and take your place and get serious and all that. The only thing I'm not gonna like is it's gonna be one of those cheesy ones. If I'm calling it right, to where your master gonna be sending hitters at his protege. In the end, let's see if he's actually trying to take the protege out, or you just gonna bring all of this drama and fear and all this stuff around taking the guy out, and at the end you capture this guy and then say, "Oh no, I never meant to kill you, but I shot 500 rounds and sent 20 assassins at you, but I don't want you dead." I hope they don't. Not gonna mess with them. You out just to capture him without the kill, or you out the kill. If they get on that crap to where you got him dead to right, say, "I loved you the whole time, man. Just take your place and come home," and all that. I'll be out. I hope they don't.
Yeah. I'm thinking. I guess this guy's supposed to be the Mandarin, the villain. A lot of people were really mad on Iron Man 3 when the guy who played Gandhi, I forget his name, when he was supposed to be the Mandarin, but he turned out to just be a fake actor. So this guy's supposed to be the actual Mandarin with the 10 rings. And I'm thinking Marvel was kind of dropping the ball on this because the Mandarin was one of Iron Man's biggest villains. And those 10 rings, they've been overshadowed now by the Infinity Gauntlet. I think so. No matter how powerful the 10 rings are supposed to be, the Infinity Gauntlet kind of messed it up for all the other little trinkets you can use to augment your powers in the Marvel universe. They went right into. So I'm hoping it's good. Like you, both of you, right? Marvel usually is way more hits than misses. I think the only two movies that I thought were totally whack were the second Thor, Thor: The Dark World, and Iron Man 3. All the rest of the movies that tied into the overarching story were actually good movies. I wasn't excited about Black Widow either because again, I'm one of these people. If these people don't actually have powers, I don't know why they fighting Thanos and company. If you better have some kind of legit superpowers, that's all I'm saying. So I'm hoping that Shang-Chi, maybe he gonna steal the 10 rings and have the Mandarin powers, and maybe that'll. You better have some powers in the Marvel universe. You got to fight superpowered mutants, superpowered humans that get their powers off of experiments gone bad. You can't be your regular Jason Bourne dealing with some of these people. And I'm with you too. They better
I
not.
mean, I kind of got to push back on that because we're in the Marvel universe. I think anything goes. If they was trying to be, if they was trying to be a real film, then I'm with you. But I mean, we're in the Marvel universe. I think Mr. T can go in there with Thor in his universe any day. I think all the fans will forgive it. I mean, being at the stage they said, you know. So I don't think it's more so of who's fighting. I think you need some star power. You need to bring one of the big guns like Tony, Spider Man. I still stand by that. I think that right there probably put the movie over the top because it looked pretty good. It looks interesting, and I think you bring one of them big guys in, they might have a hit on the end.
And I think and I hope that they and it looked like they're gonna go ahead and do some preludes or some snapback shots of his training. I want to see if he this deadly and he's so hard to kill and so hardly trained. I hope they delve into and show a lot of his expert training too, and give up a little backstory instead of having him hitting the pole and then he bigger than John Wick, Jason Bourne, and the Hulk and everybody. I hope they dig into his training.
Yeah, I tell you what though, it's gonna be better received than Iron Fist. I don't know. That was one of those Marvel Netflix shows that people weren't feeling Iron Fist.
I wasn't
You
feeling
know,
it.
yeah, so I'm thinking they're gonna rebound in they kung fu universe with this. We'll stay tuned. Um, truth be told, I'm gonna watch it just because it's Marvel more than likely. But I'm hoping it don't disappoint. I know it's gonna tie into the movies, so we'll see what happens. I think this is a good place to conclude this one. So that's our reaction to Shang-Chi. You could like, share, subscribe. Again, If we offended you by dissing one of your favorite celebrities, you could dislike. We you know, we don't, but that's it for this one. Take care. See you in the next one.